I've hidden my sleeping bag behind me. I don't think it's the best hiding place, but it should be okay. As long as it doesn't rain. So one of the challenges that I have with Leeds is I've been to Leeds maybe twice in my life, so I don't really know Leeds. I got lost probably twice just trying to find the city centre from the car. What was your name again?
Kelly.
Kelly? Okay, I'll make sure that I'm pointing it at you. Okay, so Kelly.
So this goes on their telly?
No, it doesn't go on the telly. So we're sharing it on YouTube. So Kelly, how long have you? Yeah. So how long have you been on the streets, Kelly?
Newcastle. I was on the streets up there.
Yeah.
And then came down here. I like it down here because people are friendly and all that.
How did you end up homeless?
Because when I was in Newcastle, I had a flat, and I started letting people in because I'm too stupid. Letting people in my flat and then get evicted. Just people who was homeless.
You had a flat and you were letting homeless people stay because they didn't have anywhere to go. Did your landlord not like that?
It was the council because people were like knocking on my door and the neighbours were like complaining. And then after 12 months the council asked us to leave. Just like a vicious circle. I'd done it all out, top to bottom, thinking that this is going to be my home now. And then after 12 months, it's like evicted again. So it's very hard. Now I'm going to try and get a place down here. I think it'd be more easier.
So you're trying to get a place. Is the council been helping you get a place, or?
I've got to go up to the council, sit there for hours on end. So you spend all day in there, then they can't get you nowhere.
That's frustrating.
But with me being from Newcastle, they say, oh, we can't help you basically because we've got no family ties down here, so really basically they can't help us.
Sure.
But you've got to live on the streets for a year before they can help you.
Can I just ask something?
Yeah, sure.
Right, in 5 months, what do you see yourself?
Probably still in the same boat here.
Even though you're trying to get off the streets, you feel like you're probably going to be stuck here. I just want to understand a bit more like what it's like being a woman on the streets, because I think that would probably come with additional difficulties.
Yeah, you always get like people who's on the streets like trying to get into you type of thing, want to be your girlfriend. I can't see any relationship working when you're on the streets. It's not going to work. You do get a lot of perverts always asking for sex and things. It is hard to be a lass on the streets. That's why some lasses turn like lesbian, like short hair and all that, so they don't get pressured off other lads. You usually get people like asking you, oh, you can come and stay at mine. Then as soon as you go to their place, they're like wanting something. I'm not like that. But then they turn like nasty with you because you don't have sex. Excuse me, you just dropped something.
It's very kind for you to look out for people like that.
I always do. I put everybody else first apart from myself. My mental health goes through the roof. I was on drink from Newcastle and then I came down here, I stopped the drink. Now I'm starting to drink again. If I was not drinking, I wouldn't be able to talk to anyone. I feel like embarrassed. It gives us the courage to ask people.
To ask people for money?
Yeah.
Is it shyness or do you feel a bit embarrassed to ask people?
Embarrassed, basically.
What do you think about it makes you feel embarrassed?
Just everything. But you've got to have a drink when you're on the streets anyway because it's like horrible, it's hard.
Yeah. And you're working on a crossword at the moment. Is this something that you normally like to do to kind of?
Yes, Sudoku.
Sudoku. Ah, the numbers.
Yeah.
You seem quite good at them. Like you told me one of them was what was it? A solid block, 5 letters for a crossword, and I didn't know what it was. But then you got it very quickly. You're like, brick.
Yeah. I never went to school or anything. I just learned myself how to read.
So do those help you pass the time, I guess?
Yeah, just sitting here. I've been here since 11 o'clock. Now it's 2 o'clock.
Have people given you much money in that time?
I've got a tenner off some foreign person walk past. It's basically foreigners that give you money, not English people. Ask English people and they're just like, no.
My last question, what would you say is the hardest thing about being on the street?
In the cold weather.
Is that particularly when you're trying to sleep or
when it's raining, like rain? That
with rain, yeah.
Because the council seem to be shutting like all like doorways off so people can't sleep rough and so there's nowhere to sleep. The council just moves you on.
So even when it's pouring with rain, everyone will move you on so you can't stay somewhere.
It was raining now I'd probably just get told to move because it's raining. So I would have to move.
But my worry is like if they move you when it's wet, then you might not have somewhere to go at that point. So then you'd get soaked, and then you wouldn't be able to get dry again.
Then you've got quilts and all that, and everything gets soaked and wet. So then you can't
Where do you normally stay?
move around because you get told to move all the time. So like people who try to get in contact with us can't get in contact with us. 'Cause I do now myself where I'm going to be. So I've got no address, I've got a phone, but it's always running out of charge. Let's be back yesterday with all my belongings in again.
And that's one of the reasons why it must be almost impossible to get a job. You never know where you're going to be. You can't
Contact us or nothing. Like they can't send letters because I've got no address. I haven't got the phone, I haven't got no email, so they can't contact us really.
Yeah. In a few years' time, I'm guessing you're hoping to be off the streets.
Trying. I don't know how long that's going to be.
I wish you all the best, Kelly. One thing that's really surprised me is the amount of homeless people on the streets of Leeds. Normally when I go to a city, I have to walk around to actually find someone that is on the streets. But in Leeds, it feels like every 100 meters, I see another person that's struggling. I don't know why that is. I wonder whether it's maybe housing has got more expensive in Leeds, but we'll find out today. I'm not sure what those two guys are doing. So you can see all over Leeds there's a lot of construction going on, and when there's construction, that tends to be there's wealthy businesses, wealthy people building massive buildings. But it's definitely a city of two sides, where you've got that extreme wealth, and most of the city seems very wealthy, but then on the other side you do have that extreme poverty, the people that are on the streets. What was your name again, mate?
Aramas. Very difficult.
We can try.
Aramas.
Aramas.
From where you have that R.
Oh, okay, so not so much R, so it's more like Aramas.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better?
Yeah.
Not perfect, I'm sorry.
When I was here in Otley, these guys absolutely didn't have letter R. This guy say kappa. I learned English, German, Netherlands, Poland.
So this is coming back to the thing you told me before. You learned 11 languages. How did you even learn so many? That's amazing.
Travel. World record was Poland language.
What does that mean?
Maybe after 2 weeks, I'm normal speak with Polish people.
You could speak fluent Polish after 2 weeks.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's God gift.
Because I studied Spanish for years, and my Spanish is terrible. You traveled to all these amazing countries, which is really cool. Was that, I guess, before you were homeless?
Yes, before, of course. Only in Britain that happened.
So you went to all these countries, but it was only when you came to England that you became homeless?
And I moved here to the Leeds.
Yeah.
I found a job.
Okay.
But my friend with who I come didn't have that luck. He have no money.
Yeah.
I pay for everything. I have no money for bus. I give to my friend for sandwich. But that friend, when boys came to him and asked him pay, him say him have payment today, 900 or something. Was big money. And boys came to me and say, yeah, you must pay for him.
If I'm understanding you correctly, you were living with someone else, and they didn't pay their rent, and then they said to you, you had to pay for them.
And for drugs too. For my friend, say I will pay tomorrow, later, next day, and when guys say no, it's time to pay. Him didn't have anyway, him say, my friend, today will have money.
Yeah.
We can take from him.
So then did they kick you out?
No, guys put me in the car, make me take money out. I was beat terrible. I have gunshot.
Gunshots?
Yeah, this boy shot me.
After that, you were probably left homeless as well.
Money finished. I just take my couple of things, pack, and go away from this home. I start care about myself.
I don't mind this time here.
I tasted that life, homeless life, not long, maybe 2 or 3 months. Was terrible. From this area, my nickname started Mr. Smile.
This is one of the things I said to you is when I met you, you seemed such a like happy, smiley person. It made me happy.
That inside, guys, it's not true. I'm lying. I'm not smiling now. Absolutely not.
So it's more like a smile that you put out to the world, but you don't feel.
It's not your fault about my mood or about my life. You put for me that pound or something. And then I must smile to you because you done good to me.
So you feel like you have to be smiling.
I must smile for these people. What do you think?
But inside you don't feel happy.
But how I can pay? How I can pay for that? I just make myself lower and lower.
Are you actually happy or you feel it goes up and down?
Christmas, New Year, dangerous time for us. Yeah, we're lonely, we feel that.
At this point, a homeless lady called Tara came up to us. I didn't know who she was, but she had an important story to tell.
You okay?
Yeah.
You want something?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. You, not cold.
No. I've lost everyone again.
When your payment?
I got it today, but Jacko and Danny robbed me.
Can you go in
He
St.
took my
Anne's?
60 quid. He took my 60 quid.
Can you go to St. Anne's?
Well, no, not now.
Close. You need something.
Yeah, but Jacko and Danny have just walked off with all my money. And they said that they want robbers like everyone else. They took my CX bag with my 2 Wii's in it, away and away you. And it's not nice.
Yeah.
Someone stole from you.
Yeah.
Easy to steal when you have nothing.
They always do.
Yeah.
And I've got
We
nothing
can't
now.
complain. In the night.
Take my picture
Yeah, don't worry, I'm taking your picture.
together.
Come
There
on.
you go.
This is my friend.
You two are friends?
Yeah.
Have you known each other long?
Yeah, a long time. I've known him since I've been here.
Ah.
About 12 months.
About 12 months you've known
Yeah.
each other. Ah.
Yeah,
I
he's
feel
a
like
good
you guys
guy.
look after each other. Like,
Yeah,
this is good.
I'm Tara.
Ah.
Difficult name, I told you. Aramas.
Are there other good people that you guys can trust
I
on the
think
street?
just this
Or is there not many people that you can trust over?
No.
I never sleep in company.
Yeah,
Never
really,
sleep-
because
oh.
there's no point.
I can be with you till the night, till sleep bags, but when time to sleep,
Yeah.
You go off on your own somewhere private, secret?
Yeah, but you might as well be on
secret.
your own all the time, because if you're not, they'll just rob you.
or not even that.
Well, me anyway.
Yeah, you're never
not
sure,
saying
you never know. You can
Yeah.
find him hands in your pocket.
You never know.
So people steal a lot
The robber
from
bill.
you as
Drugs.
Aramas.
They
Hey,
shouldn't,
drugs,
but they do.
drugs.
Yeah, it's all I'm bothered about.
Oh, nice.
I found
Good
him.
idea.
I found him. I had no shoes on because someone robbed my shoes in the night.
They look good, they look
Safety
good,
and,
yeah.
Safety shoes in our life, yeah.
And I don't really like them because they make mine again. Now I have
I
no
have.
pockets or a coat. It's not even funny though.
Yeah, that.
I wish it was.
So
Go to St. Anne's.
I know I'm gonna go. What time is it on at? 6:30. Is it on at 6:30?
In this position,
I know.
yes.
But
Go.
what time is it on at for food?
Yeah, half of
At 6:30.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
20 past
See?
4.
All right, okay. Food tonight. I'm really hungry.
I will go.
I'm with my Wii's.
So, a bit of a trigger warning. Tara's story does include SA and violence. How did you end up on the streets?
Because my ex-husband raped me and then my kids got adopted because of it and he's in prison. I am on my own and then I get mixed with idiots and then the rock me. I need a wife and I need a live.
So did you go homeless to get away from him?
No, I had an house because he raped me in there. I didn't want to stay in there anymore. So so I've come to Leeds.
I'm so sorry. What are you hoping for?
This, and then I'm going to get a job. I'm going to set up singing down there. When I next get paid, I'm going to get an amplifier, a microphone, so that I can start singing.
So you really want to be a singer?
Yeah, I like Rihanna. I need a lot of drink. I'm freezing. I've got no cold. Here you go. What did you want? Cappuccino? Right, I'll see you later, yeah? I'm going to Greg's. See you in a bit.
Yeah. See you, lovely to meet you.
I'm Tara, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tara.
Yeah, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Mum, my ex, he was called Andy, so I remember that.
Lovely to meet you, Tom. See you soon.
You will be in Lithuania also. Andrius.
Andrukas. I like that.
Yeah, very popular name.
You were telling me about the story on the bench.
I was sleeping on bench. Was maybe rain. For some reason I closed myself in sleep bag.
Really?
Yeah,
So you were in a sleeping bag, but you'd shut the whole thing?
A little bit maybe. You left open for air and you're sleeping inside. These guys put that fire liquid and make fire on my sleep bag. When I go out from that sleep bag, I see maybe 5 or 6 phones that lights of cameras, you know? And I see only these lights blinding me. Then between that lights I see kids. 10 years, 13, 5, 6 boys. Yeah, make fire on me.
So they had put oil on your sleeping bag and then they'd set fire to it and then they were filming it for TikTok.
You can hear TikTok, TikTok. Will be nice for you. Look homeless on the fire.
I guess this is an impossible question to answer, but I'm just trying to think why people could be so cruel to see someone sleeping and to set them on fire.
At this Christmas, I have personal firework in my cup. My friend walking with half piece of nose. You know why? Because that explode and one coin hit him face so strong.
Someone put a firework in your cup again. So this is a separate
Merry
thing that happened
Christmas,
again. In your neck. And were you sleeping when they set off the firework?
No, middle of the day by Greg's.
How did they do it so quickly that you couldn't?
Came and you think it's coins.
Oh, you thought they were going to be coins, and they put a firework
inside,
in your cup, and it exploded.
Last second, I understand it sound, not something
not money.
wrong. And even you interesting. Oh, bless you, princess. Have a nice day, girl. That's what I love. These people make me,
It's beautiful when people are generous.
And
you know when they put a firework in your cup, what happened after that?
explode. Somebody laughing, and you don't understand who do that. Or people like it, put in your
on your hood.
this.
So are you saying that this is a relatively common thing? This isn't like a crazy one-off thing. This actually happens.
This Christmas we don't even react on that. Yeah,
Because it happens so often that you don't even react.
Yeah. And after that, these boys, young boys, throwing rocks. I'm sitting, and this is 5 floors, and boom, try to my cup. Yeah, it's a game for boys. Maybe even big prize. Who throw that rock straight to
So they were
my
trying,
cup?
from like a window, they were trying to throw a rock into your cup.
Yeah. I see that face, hide, again. Whoo. These boys miss, and every time in me.
Hit you in the head.
I go up to fix that problem. What you think? Cops arrest me.
They arrested you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I start screaming on this boy. I didn't touch.
Did you actually get arrested on this time?
No. Police stop me.
Okay.
I explained situation. Cops say for these boys, go away. And you don't have a right to do that. What I can do, people throwing to me rocks.
So did you get angry? Did you chase them or something?
Yeah, I sit in an elevator, go up, and I catch these boys.
Oh.
Now, we will see.
Did you grab them?
Yeah. Didn't catch him in the hands, but when I came, I closed. I stand by doors. I didn't let him go. We sorry. No, you can't be sorry because you look to my eyes and throwing that rock. Was funny when you was upstairs. Now, sorry, you're in trouble. I'm not talking about myself. Him can hit someone, kid, child, people walking with coffees, and that, boom, everybody looking what's going on. When you go, cops say, hey, don't touch, you don't have a right to stop these people. These guys just go away with no even bad boys. Don't do that again.
Yeah.
No, cops just push me to the wall, let him go out, and even check
Put
me.
you in handcuffs.
No.
He checks
But
you down.
check me, sharp things. I imagine if I say, I go to beat him, I will be arrested.
And what happened after the guys set your sleeping bag on fire? What happened after that one?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
You must have been angry like anyone in that situation.
Angriness doesn't work.
Yeah.
Just sad.
It's sad.
On who you angry? Because you live like this life? This boy same position like me. Just unhappy, stupid, not lucky. Because when everything okay in your life, you can't put fire on a room. If once your mom touched your hair, you didn't put on live person benzene. Never. Can't be. No one. No chance.
A lot of respect for you when people have been so horrible to you and you haven't done anything back to them.
Oh, what I can do? Be same like him? Make him on fire.
In a few years' time, where do you hope to be?
Now begins something good in my life. These guys make 10 containers, ship containers. You open the door, it's a toilet, you go inside, it's a bed, from all that container big window, and you have even microwave. And now I'm on the line for these containers.
So in a few years' time, this is what you're hoping for, is to have that shelter.
That's a shelter, job.
You'd like a
I
job?
don't need nothing.
You would like a job?
It's so difficult for me because I have that money for free.
Yeah. You feel almost guilty?
I will pay back. It's 100%.
Okay, wow.
Every time when I have something here, if I don't need that, it goes straight to my organization because I know a lot of losers like me.
If you're given too much, you give it to like a charity.
Yes. And when you see my sleep bag, someone walking, I will. A little bit payback. I even can show you. My ship container cost for government 380 pounds.
Yeah.
I must pay 20 per week. Before I try, I found a job, but I didn't have where to live. And third day, my boss say, man, you look like on that forklift you falling asleep. Yes. Sorry, I can't have you. It's dangerous.
Yeah, understood.
And you come back to your tent. And again, you feel like absolutely loser. You've done everything. You don't ask nobody. You make yourself. Found a job. Promise to yourself this 2 weeks be like stone.
How much do you need for the container?
I will pay 20 pounds per week.
How does it work?
But I
How do they
can't
give it
have
to you?
job.
You're not allowed to have. So if you get a job, they kick you out of the container.
If I have more of 15 hours, I lose my universal credit and I must pay for that container full price.
So when do they think that you'll be able to move into the container?
That's it. Can go.
Huh?
Can go.
Now?
Yeah.
So do you live there now, or why not?
Paperworks, everything. But I will be first in this
So
line.
When do you think you'll be able to move in?
Monday.
Monday. So you might be off the streets on Monday. That's exciting.
I don't know how to do, what to do. That 20 pounds, I'm not shoplifter.
You're not sure how to get the £20.
Every week, 20 pounds. I can't go work more of 15 hours. But I will do everything for shower.
How much do people give you on a normal day?
Today, everything what you see.
You've only made £3 today. So it will be
When
quite tough to
someone-
make the £20.
Yes. Then humans eat. I have no money for.
I don't really like the system where they don't want you to work. To me, it makes sense that they should let people work, and then once they've had a job for a bit to save up enough to get a place, then to take it away. If they take it away as soon as you have a job, then you're straight homeless again. So then people are not going to want to get a job.
No. Then we must say to you goodbye. For this ship container, you must pay £380.
Oh, so if you get a job, you need to pay £380 rather than £20 every single month.
Week.
Every single week?
£20
That
a
sounds
week.
really expensive.
That costs £2,000 per month.
That's...
Ship container, brother.
Is that how much rents cost in Leeds? That you have to pay £2,000 for a shipping container? I don't understand, that's crazy.
Yes, brother, yes. LS3, it's about 900 per month.
I was thinking earlier, there seems to be more homeless people in Leeds than other cities that I've been to. And I feel like this must be why.
Yeah.
I've got to shoot Aramas, but it was an absolute pleasure, and I hope we bump into each other again. All the best, man. Honestly,
I hope this somehow helps for someone.
I hope it does as well. Yeah, I hope.
This is. Oh, be careful.
No, it's
Now you know it's not easy on the floor.
No, it's not. It's not very comfortable, but you know,
I don't feel that pain anymore.
you get used to it after a while.
We like yoga.
So that was good. That was good. That's hard to do, actually.
Man, our life.
Yeah. So I make it for it's documentary for homelessness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it going viral like?
I don't know about viral, mate. It's just a video, but we try and raise awareness for good causes. Okay. I'll see you soon, Aramas.
Yeah.
Have a good one, man. As you can probably tell, my camera is completely out of battery, so I need to go to like a Starbucks or something to charge it up. I'm thinking to do like a Patreon or something to try and raise money for Aramas. Just such a nice person and been through some ridiculous stuff that no one should have to go through. Costa's been kind enough to let me use their chargers, so I have got this bacon roll, but this will be the only thing that I eat whilst I'm on the streets. I can feel it starting to get dark, and there's something depressing about that, because having slept on the streets a few times, I know that the horrible bit is the night. The day can be okay, it's nice to be outside even, walking around a city, but nighttime is horrible because you're cold, you can't sleep, you're worried, it's horrible. Hi mate, what was your name again?
Francis.
Francis, nice to meet you. Where are you from, Francis?
Glasgow originally.
Ah, nice. So you're Scottish?
Yeah, I've been in Leeds since '86.
How long have you been homeless for?
About 4.5 years.
Just a long time. How did you end up homeless?
I came out of prison and I never got any help. In fact, it's been longer than that. So I've been out of prison 6 years now. And I never got any help when I came out of prison. And so I ended up in the streets. I used to live with my brother. About the time he passed away at Christmas.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's alright. My dog died 7 days after my brother.
It's bad timing. It's clever that you've got an umbrella, because you can see it started raining. You can see the puddle over there. It's starting to rain, but you've got an umbrella.
That's my lamp clock.
That's your what?
Watch it.
Watch the puddle.
See the bits going into it?
Oh.
Droplets.
Yeah.
In the puddle. Can you see them?
Yeah.
That's my alarm clock.
Your alarm clock?
Yeah, to get an umbrella.
Oh, it wakes you up.
No, to get the umbrella out.
Oh, to get an umbrella out.
Yeah.
It's smart because I've been talking about that a lot recently. Is like, if it rains and you get wet, you could be in real trouble, right?
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Horrible.
Well, it dries into you and you end up with that cold inside. I've got a bit of chest infection at the moment. Everybody seems to have it. Everybody's coughing up this white gun.
Have you had that where you've got wet and then you've been freezing cold?
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah.
What did it feel like?
Still feel it on my lungs.
So you can still feel the effects of it?
Yeah, on my lungs. You know, the heaviness and the dampness.
You're done.
Even if you're sitting in with a few layers of cardboard, the cold still comes through it.
I'm gonna be honest, so I'm sleeping on the streets as well today, but my sleeping bag is not covered, so I might be in trouble because the sleeping bag's probably gonna get wet, so I might be in trouble. Is it?
You better hope it's waterproof.
I'm sure it's not waterproof. It's like a really bad sleeping bag.
That's what you don't want, innit? Wet stuff.
Yeah.
10 days ago, in a right downpour, got soaked, got drenched.
Yeah.
Right through to the bone.
You were wet through to the bone.
Yeah. And jump under my blanket.
Yeah.
And stayed there for the next few hours.
In terms of, you were staying at your brother's place, but then when he passed, you didn't have anywhere else you could go. Is that how you ended up?
They took his place, didn't they?
The government took it?
Yeah, said it wasn't mine, so kicked me out. So I ended up back on the street all the time. And like I say, my dog died the week after my brother.
And it's such unfortunate timing to have both of them happen at the same time. You were showing me you have a chair. What's the reason why you need the chair, Francis?
I got it originally from my knee.
Yeah.
Because I've got fluid in my knee and damaged ligaments. But
damaged ligaments.
I sometimes use it as my trolley to move my sleeping stuff on. And I walk behind it like a Zimmer frame on wheels. You could say, no, because I need to get my knee done.
So you have to use it for damaged ligaments. I guess maybe you can walk a bit, but it's probably quite difficult. Yeah,
okay. Just a bit. It takes me a long time to get anywhere.
And you were telling me how much money you made today. It didn't sound like a lot. How much was it you were given today?
4 quid. I made all day, and that was after about 6 people.
So off of 6 people, you made £4. So that's, like Leeds is expensive as well. Like looking around at the prices, you're probably only talking like a sandwich for that if you're lucky.
Yeah, depends where you get it from. If you get it for Greg's, you might just make it by 20p.
Yeah. Do you feel like people have got less generous? Like when you tell me that you only given 4 quid all day, we're getting towards the end of the day now. Like I was surprised at how little that was.
Yeah. Usually I've done about £20 by this time of the day. But no, not today. So yesterday this week's been the same. It's been a really, really big week this week. Maybe it's because it was payday last month, wasn't it? So everybody's spent up, waiting to the end of the month, is what it is, isn't it?
What are you hoping for in a few years' time? Like where do you want to be?
I don't think I'll be here in a few years' time, going to tell you the truth.
You think you'll be passed away?
Yeah, I think I'm gone for them.
What makes you think that?
Just ill health.
Ill health?
My body. I've got a number of different things going on in my body and I'm not getting them treated. And sooner or later my body's going to pack in.
If you did get help from like the government or from people, if they were able to get you off the streets, do you think that would make a difference?
Of course it would make a difference, because part of my ill health is the shit that's on my lungs that I'm coughing up, wheezing and stuff like that. That's all since I've been back on the streets. Since Christmas I've been back on the streets. You know, the dampness in the air and that, but you don't get any help, you don't get any decent sleep. Have you seen the pod?
No, I have no idea what the pod is.
Tent me that you blow up. It's just like a triangle thing for one person to slide into.
I'll tell you what scares me though about pods or tents. Speaking to a guy recently and he was saying someone set his sleeping bag. Yeah, exactly.
You never zip a sleeping bag up so you can get away.
Do you know, it's so crazy though, isn't it, that it's so common for people to set homeless people's sleeping bags or tents on fire that as soon as I mention fire, you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, you know that it happens. It's crazy that that's so common.
In Leeds, you get a gang of like 6 guys that go around and beating homeless guys up in the back alleys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whoever they catch, sitting about them, giving them a good kicking. Sometimes you piss on them, sometimes you set them on fire. Homeless
people getting pissed on, set on fire. It is ridiculous. And this is by people that are not homeless, like gangs.
Yeah, just folks in it.
I'm sorry for your situation. You don't want to be on the streets where it's damaging your health massively. I'm sorry that you've had to go through this. What do you find to be like the hardest thing about the streets?
Lack of help.
Lack of help. The council not doing much to...
Nah, not a lot.
Do they provide housing in Leeds or?
Never.
Never? Okay. What's your plan for today? Are you gonna be on one of the pods over there, or are you gonna go?
No, I'm going to get into a doorway very soon, get out of this rain if it keeps on.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Right. So you find a doorway and then maybe sleep in the doorway?
Yeah.
Because I guess the doorway has a bit of cover over it.
Yeah.
I think I better run to try and get my sleeping bag and try and move it.
Look, sounds like it.
Thank you, Francis. Let me see whether I've got a little bit of money, because I mean, you only had £4 a whole day is ridiculous. Yeah, thank you, Francis, mate. Yeah, it was lovely to meet you, mate, and yeah, take care of yourself, mate.
You have a good night.
You as well, buddy.
Take care.
It's raining quite badly. My sleeping bag is not covered at all. And this is the one thing that I keep getting warned about. And my sleeping bag right now could be getting soaked. But the problem is, I parked maybe half an hour from the city centre. So by the time I get there, my clothes get soaked. I didn't bring a change of clothes. At that point could get dangerous, because that's where you could get hypothermia. Another reason why I had to go when it started raining, I could see on Francis's chair that water was starting to accumulate because he had his umbrella over me instead of the chair, which is very kind of him. He needs to move. I don't want him to get soaking wet. Unfortunately, his seat is already started to get a little bit damp. I can see the park where I hid the sleeping bag, left Francis. Pretty worried about it, but this is the park that I put it in. You can see the park there, sleeping bag's just over there. About to find out whether it's soaked, hopefully not. Oh no, look at that. Look at that. That is, I don't know how well you can see it, but this is all, it's all wet. I'm hoping, if you look at it, this top is completely damp. I'm hoping that the rest of it is protected. This could be a problem. I'm gonna turn it upside down. Bloody heck. Bloody heck. It's already 7 PM. Obviously I've not even looked for somewhere to stay, but until I figure out a plan, I want to just stay in the dry. Not to complain or anything, but another thing I've got to worry about is my phone's only got about 30% charge. I tried to charge it whilst I was in Costa, but the problem, like, I don't know why it was charging so slow. As you can see, the rain, it seems to just be getting worse. I need to start going back into the city. I will just try and cover the sleeping bag as much as I can. Is it completely stupid just to leave my bag just under the shelter here? Just there. This is a terrible hiding place, and it will be dry. But I guess the one worse thing than a soaking wet sleeping bag is no sleeping bag. Okay, I think I found the place I'm gonna put it. You see this bit? It's got a little bit of a roof. It's muddy down there, but we've got a brick. So if we put it on this brick to protect it from all this mess. Oh, there is spiders down there, bloody hell. But still, I think it's the best option I've got. So I'm gonna put the sleeping bag like that. Okay. I don't know if any of you are scared of spiders, but hopefully the spiders don't climb up inside the sleeping bag. This building is a post office, but the post office is closed. So, in theory, no one's gonna come there and take it. I'm going past the business park. I'm gonna maybe just quickly check up there, see if there's a good place to sleep. Ooh, this is very interesting. So we've got a smoking area, which has a bench. There are cameras above the smoking area. You can see the road. So people that are walking down the road will see me. But I have to say, this is pretty good. The thing is about sleeping on a bench though. I would just be worried if you move in the night and you roll over, then you land face first on the bricks. Let me show you what this shelter looks like. I think it's an okay place. The only other concern I have, there is literally security cameras everywhere around that building. I'm hoping they're not some really paranoid company that has a security guard there 24/7. Okay, I may have just spotted another place. Check this out. Undercover. And I feel like it's less likely that security get pissed off with me. So it's just there. You see how it's undercover?
I'm Bobby, I'm aged 50 years old. Just been released from prison November 18th.
Yeah.
Straight onto the streets. After 10 days I was so ill that they put me in the crypt. Literally drowned in my lungs, you know, emphysema, everything.
Do you go into hospital?
No, I went into the crypt. It's where they used to put the dead bodies in the church. How they've converted it into an homeless centre.
Okay.
I got robbed in the crypt. They went through my pockets while I was asleep, so I woke up in a really bad mood. Given anybody would.
Yeah, because you've been extremely ill.
Then when I'm getting back together again, I get robbed. My phone, my buds, my money, everything. I get kicked straight out. I'm now refused council accommodation, but I've now been classed as permanent. I've been classed as making myself homeless on purpose.
Why are they saying that you made yourself homeless?
Because that's how they get away with fucking you off. What it is they've got their own warnings, but then there's a council warning.
Yeah.
And when you've got the council warning, you're writ off from everything.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Right now, at the moment, obviously it's absolutely tipping it down. It's been raining. It's been raining
Since last
for ages. How do you find it when it's like this?
Terrible. But the thing is, we can't complain because we live at grace above us. To be honest, mate, the biggest majority of people in Leeds are fucking amazing. Yeah, they come out, they clothe us. Look, that bag's just been fed with full clothing. Look at these, hot meals. Hot meals. Yeah, that was Simon the Streets has just brought all this round. They brought us bedding, they brought us sleeping bags.
So Simon on the Street, is that a charity, is it in?
Homeless charity.
Okay. I'll link them in the description of this video so that people
Please
can
do,
find
mate, because if anybody's going to want to chuck any funding to anybody, Simon of the Streets is the way to go. A lady whose son died on the streets.
Yeah.
She set it up in his name. She's fucking cracked it, mate. She'll come in, she'll get you when you really need help. She'll put you in an hotel. She'll do whatever she can and whatever's needed for you.
Today, how much money did you and your friend make?
£8.
£8 all day.
Yeah. No, I've just got 50 pence.
And that's between two of you as well.
Yeah.
So
That's to keep us in a cafe tonight, to keep us warm.
in a cafe.
Well, McDonald's warm.
Oh.
You know,
Will
go
you
in
be able
for-
to stay at McDonald's with that £8?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, I was like, get
So
coffee
you
every
go in,
hour or so.
yeah,
They'll let you stay there for a bit.
Have a little warm, but they won't let you use the toilet or anything.
What?
No, you're not going in there, my boy. That's one of the worst things as well. I disagree with it really badly. The owners shitting and making a mess everywhere. But if the people won't let us into the toilets, what the hell they're going to do? Start treating us as human fucking beings. Letting us use your toilets. So what if you get any odd drug user in? You're going to get them in anyway. Let us not be animals, let us use the toilets, please. That's the worst thing ever.
And you said if they think you're homeless, they're not going to let you in the toilets.
No.
That's crazy.
And if you do get into the toilet, they're banging on fucking doors within 2 minutes.
Why is it you think that people have giving so little money these days?
It's not easy for them, is it?
Yeah.
Not everybody's got enough to give about. It's time at week, time at month, and weather. Who wants to stop in this?
What's your plan? Do you want to be off the streets? Is
I'll
there
be
no
off
better
streets in
options?
the next couple of days, mate. I'm back to prison.
What's better, prison or on the streets, really?
I love the street. I love to be out, but
You prefer to be out here?
Prison's easier.
Clean, you get the food,
Warm. Everything.
warm. One thing I'm trying to go to is the library. Like, do you think it's still open? Because I want to try and charge some stuff up.
No, it's shut, mate.
Fuck, so it's all shut.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere I could go to, like, charge a phone or something?
Train station.
Train station, they got plugs?
Yeah, of course they have. Right,
Right.
cafe machine, there's your seating area.
Seating area.
Sockets here.
Okay.
Anything you want, my pal.
Basic. All right. So I'm gonna get out some cash, and then I'll come back to you guys. I will be back in 5 minutes with some cash. Just trust me, I will. I promise you. I promise you I will. All right. They've shown me where the cash machines are. Also, he kind of told me that this is a good place to like charge. I've got some cash out. I'm gonna go give that to them. There you go, buddy. No, no problem. No problem.
Fuck off, we'll be there for that. This is not to do with that. You still repeating that? You said, fucking come over. Don't piss off, mate. Just take the ball, man.
It's alright, don't worry. I'm on 8% battery on my phone. I tried plugging the charger in here and it's not working. My last resort is I'm going to try in the bus station. I'm in the bus station now. It's not charging because you see how this is turned off. I'm gonna really have to be careful conserving the battery. So I'm just kind of stuck in this bus station waiting until I get sleepy. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time. You can run on for a long time, but sooner or later they're gonna cut you down. Sooner or later they're gonna cut you down. Been sat here a little while, but with all the doors just here, starting to get cold. This jacket is soaking wet. Luckily, because I've got a few layers on, I can't feel it all the way through that much. Also, I'm not sure what is on that seat. What is that? If I am cold, sat in a bus station, how cold am I gonna be tonight when I'm probably even damper outside in the wind? I hurt myself today to see if I still 10:30. I'm gonna run to get my sleeping bag, and the idea is if I'm running, it's gonna make me a bit warmer, and if there is anyone following me because, I don't know, they've seen that I've got a camera, then they're gonna have to run to catch up with me. Okay, it's 10:37 now. I'm a little bit nervous because now is the point where I'm going to run back. I'm nervous because I'm going back into the cold. Let's go. So I'm back in the area where my sleeping bag is hidden. Hopefully it is there. Hopefully it's not too damp. Tired. It's almost midnight. Good news. Alright. Still a little bit worried that there might be a spider in here. When I'm this tired, I'm not very good at talking to the camera. So, sorry about that. I just realised that I don't have any cardboard to sleep on. Sleeping on tarmac is unbelievably uncomfortable. But I'm too tired, I'm too exhausted to be bothered looking for cardboard. Why won't it stop raining? I wasn't expecting it to rain the whole time. You look at that building there, the building behind me. That's the building where I'm planning to sleep. Now, the lights are still on. So, if that means that there are people still in there, when they come out, I also want to get up really early because last time I slept on the streets, I got kicked out in the morning, and it's very awkward. I don't know why all the lights are bloody on. The floor is not very comfortable, but I expected that. Can't see any spiders just yet. I think this is a good night. Hopefully I sleep okay and nothing goes wrong. Good night. It's 2:38 AM. I am shivering quite a lot. What's happened? I slept really well until this point. I'm really surprised. Like, I was not struggling to sleep, but I heard someone shout, "Hey!" and then I jolted. I was like, shit, what the fuck? What is going on? And there's a security guard there that's basically like, you cannot be here, you cannot sleep here. Which is fair enough, he was just doing his job. But it's a massive shame because this is the coldest time of the night. Now I'm absolutely freezing and I need to figure out somewhere to go. And it's still raining. So I just came under the bus stop to get out of the rain. Just watched I figure out what to do next. I have seen that other place
Wales, the smoking shelters. The only problem is it's a very similar kind of place. It could easily have security as well. I'm really not looking forward to lying back down again. I think it's a whole different thing when you're starting off cold and you're trying to lie still. So I've snuck up here into the shelter. I'm in the So I really don't want to move, but I'm just doing some research on trespassing, and there is something called criminal trespassing. It can come with jail time and fines. I want to edge on the side of caution, but the problem is that that leaves me with no options. So I'm back in the train station. I needed the toilet. I'm shattered. I think I'm gonna go sleep on the high street. This is the first time I've ever slept in the city centre. It's always scared me. Just the idea of people walking by that can, you know, beat you up. Even as I'm walking out of the train station, I can see a whole bunch of like young people, probably drunk. I hate this. So behind me, you can see that there's a couple of cameras on the roof. So I think I'm gonna set up here. Sleep till about 5:45. I think it'll be almost impossible to sleep here. Just as I was setting up my sleeping bag, two people just walked past already, just having a chat. I don't know how you can sleep when there's people just walking by. Well, I'm gonna try, because I just want a little bit of sleep. It's now 5:30 in the morning. This is where I've been sleeping. But I want to move out of here before the workers come in. I'm freezing cold. This has been one of the most horrible nights of my life. I was sleeping all the way down there. My sleeping bag holder has been blown all the way down here. Oh, lovely. Oh, that is completely messed up. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. It means a lot to me because it was one of the most tough, horrible things that I've done. So thank you, I appreciate you. I'm gonna head home now. That's always the tough thing. Whenever I get in my car and I drive home, I know that the people that are like Ben, Francis, Kelly, they're all still out there in the cold. And if they got their clothes damp and their sleeping bag damp like I did, they're not going to be able to get it dry. So they're going to be in, you know, a really tough situation. If you would like to see more videos on important causes, then please subscribe. To watch another video where I slept on the streets of Birmingham, then click this video.